It's the biggest storyline in all of sports. Colorado and Deion Sanders. They're a perfect 3-0. But next up is their biggest matchup, I would quite literally say, ever for Deion Sanders in his coaching career. The 19th-ranked Buffaloes, they are on the road against number 10 Oregon. But get this. No, bring us on camera for this one. 21-point underdogs. 21. Now, it just so happens to be the number that Deion Sanders made famous. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just so happened. 21 points. I avoided the reference. I know. I mean, well done. Well executed. 2-5. LeSean McCoy. I got to ask you first. You are the gambling man of the desk.
I do gamble.
You do. You gamble the most.
And I do win.
You do. Is Colorado and Deion Sanders being disrespected 21-point dogs?
Absolutely. 21? Listen, before Colorado, or before Coach Prime, and he came to Colorado, where were they? They won one game.
One game.
Now they're 3-0. And everybody's talking about them. Every station, TV station is talking about Colorado and Coach Prime, what's he doing, they effect. First of all, I'm trying to think, 21-point underdog. So is Shedeur Sanders, is he playing? Is he playing?
He in there.
He
must not be.
He's a Heisman candidate right now.
He must not be.
And my thing is, if you look at this team, they are battle-tested. Games are supposed to win, they win. Games they're supposed to lose, they win. And for you to say 21-point underdog sounds crazy to me. Yeah. I'll say this. Oregon, you guys have been really, really good for a lot of years, right? You're good this year. I just think that when you got a guy like Shedeur Sanders as the quarterback, you seen him take his team 98 yards to win the game. He did it. And he got the extra point conversion to get the win. I wouldn't bet against them, and I'm not. So what I will do, I will be betting on Colorado, baby.
Wait, hold on. Bring us some four box.
Hear what I said.
Can you show all of our faces? Are you betting on Colorado to cover, or are you betting on Colorado straight up?
Both. Oh, if you can see these areas, it's 5.5 carats. Yeah. I am not betting cheap. I'm betting big. I'm betting the spread. I'm betting the win. It's called money line. Yeah. And one thing I gotta say is this. In Coach Prime, we trust.
Shady, they don't believe.
They don't believe.
Shady.
Wow.
21 points? That is disrespectful to Coach Prime. Now, I was thinking about this, right? So, college football really comes down to quarterback.
That's it.
That's it. Caleb Williams playing anybody in college football will never be a 21-point underdog. Is USC's defense like that?
They not at all.
Right. But the quarterback is like that.
I see where you're going.
How is Shedeur Sanders a 21-point underdog to Bo Nix? I don't see it. This is disrespectful. I don't care what Oregon has done. I don't care what Oregon is doing. But I see what Prime is doing. And he is 3-0. He was 20-point underdogs week 1.
What happened with that?
Found a way to win that game.
Talk to him.
Came back home, everybody like, oh, this ain't, TCU defense and all that. Slap them. Handle business at the crib. Then you get battle tested. You win a double overtime game. Your quarterback got to go 90-plus yards and a 2-point conversion to get this thing done. And they found a way to get a W. You're talking about one of the favorites to win the Heisman, and you are saying 21-point underdog.
Makes sense.
That screams disrespect, and that screams again this week. They have made it personal.
Good luck, Joy Taylor.
Good. No, I mean, I haven't been to church in years, but I feel like
I'm going to take you there.
Can I get an amen?
I've made up for lost time. By the way, shh. You're being too loud about this, okay?
You gotta let them know.
Let's just sprinkle on it. Won't let them know that, it's being too obvious, guys. Yes, I'm gonna sprinkle on it. I'm gonna take that backdoor cover, please. No pause whatsoever. Then, of course, this is disrespect if this is Colorado. Perfect. 100%. Line it up, because this is really a game that's the first real test since the first week where we had to see what they were going to come out and look like. Yeah. We've been talking about this game. These next 2 games as the first real test of what's going on in Colorado. Yeah. But 21 points is silly. Again, don't change the line until I can sprinkle something on it. But I'm going to chalk this up to the Travis Hunter effect. You're looking at what happened in the last game. While it was an incredible performance, they went down in the rankings because of it, because that opponent was an inferior opponent and it was a close game. We know you have to win by style points in college to go up. That's how this works. So I think it's a combination of the way that things went against Colorado State, whether they are a rival game or not. They're not on the same level as Colorado, and it was close down to the wire, double overtime. Had to get a 2-point conversion to win the game, and you lost the best player on the team outside of Shedeur Sanders, who plays both sides of the ball.
Right.
That said, 21 points is still a lot. 21 points is still a lot. It would be understandable for them to be slight underdogs, but this is not slight underdogs. Again, I don't want to say it too loud because sprinkle, sprinkle, but it's definitely disrespectful.
You saying they're going to get blown out?
Yeah, it's.
What you got?
It's not. What do you got? Wait.
Hold on.
Oh, he don't believe.
No.
He don't believe.
Man.
No. Colorado's being disrespected, but it's not disrespectful.
Okay.
It's a difference.
Sal, explain.
Let me explain. Oregon week 1 scored 81 points.
Portland State.
Colorado State.
Is that D1 or double A? Double A.
I'm just delivering the information.
Okay.
Not making it up. I'm just delivering it.
Okay.
Last week versus Hawaii, Oregon scored on their first 7 drives. They scored on 9 of their first 10 drives. They punted twice. Their last drive of the game and their third to last drive of the game. Oregon does have a quarterback too.
Yes, they do.
They do.
They got a quarterback in Bo Nix. Now, Bo Nix did get run out of Auburn.
Yeah, he
Found
did.
himself in Oregon, in Eugene. So it is disrespectful, beyond a shadow of a doubt. How am I the 19th ranked team and I'm a 21-point dog to the 10th ranked team? That math don't even matter.
Don't even make sense.
I didn't. Here's the thing. I went to a smart private school.
Right.
I got there in 5th grade. They put me in 4th grade math. This is a true story. I didn't test into the accurate math classes. I didn't graduate where I needed to be in math. Dude, Shady, I'm telling y'all the honest truth, okay? I try to portray to be smart.
I thought she was smart.
No, that's smart I portray. But I know that math don't matter.
Don't add up.
It don't add up. So it is disrespectful. Colorado should feel disrespected.
Yeah.
But 2-5, when I look at, what Oregon's body of work, Oregon has been good since 2007.
Correct.
I think the bettors, you know them better than I. You take their money much more than I do. I have no earrings. I think that when I look at the body of work, they're counting equity into it.
So, but that shouldn't matter because Colorado wasn't the same until Coach Prime came.
That's true.
Not only he came, he brought these players along. Now, I will say this. They should be underdogs.
Yeah.
Just knowing how this thing works, they should be underdogs. Their best player, Travis Hunter, he's not there.
Not playing.
So that matters. He's the best player on offense, aside from the quarterback. He's the best player on defense as your cornerback. So I understand that part. But to say 21 points, it's like they're well-coached, Colorado, and they have a Heisman-winning quarterback.
Yeah.
Right?
They're saying you're going to get embarrassed.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
21
saying.
points is 21 points is you got mollywopped.
10 points. I would get 10 points.
fair.
10 points is fair.
12 and a half,
21 is
cool.
like, I'm definitely laying money down. Come on.
Yeah, 21 is like y'all don't belong on the same field.
If we would have had this conversation week 1, we probably wouldn't be this passionate about it, right? If Oregon would have been on the schedule week 1 and they say 21 points, we're like, Prime got an uphill battle. He had to gut this whole thing out. We don't know how it's going to look.
Yeah.
He have shown you for 3 weeks how it's going to look. Shedeur has shown you for 3 weeks. I ain't playing 1 week. I ain't playing again 2 weeks.
Yep.
Number 3 week, I ain't playing with y'all no more. So with what we've seen with our own 2 eyes, you still saying 21? That's disrespectful and disrespected. However, you want to slice it and dice it up in there with what they showing you, that's both of them.
But it's still bad math. At least
100%.
At least I know it's bad math. I wish I would have graduated better.
Your parents put all that money in that school. You ain't learn how to.
No, I'm saying.
You can read, though. You can read this teleprompter real good. Read that.
I can read the
Subscribe here to get the latest from Speak, and go watch a few segments from our other shows on FS1.